Hello and welcome to Gamersledge podcast, a podcast among friends about video games and all the stuff that we love. I am Matt, one of your hosts, and with me this evening we have Kate.
Hello.
And we have Turo,
Yo.
which you just see an empty spot because of something we'll be talking about later. He's searching far and wide to, Anyway, so welcome to Gamersledge podcast. Sit down, have a beverage of whatever you want, or don't. I don't care. We're going to talk about some video games, some news, and some other stuff that invariably leaks in along the edges. That probably wasn't the best way to say that, but anyway, you know what I mean.
Sports and barbecue.
Sports and barbecue, yes, the anti-mark edition. That's why I should have named this one. I guess we will start as we are prone to do with what have you been up to, Kate.
Playing a lot of mobile games. Been playing a lot of Sailor Moon Drops and Final Fantasy Record Keeper, and I started playing Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, the new mobile Final Fantasy game. Well, not new, but new to the West.
Yes.
So I've been playing a lot of that. It's pretty fun. It doesn't have any Final Fantasy 7, 8, or 10 summons though, so like character summons, so that sucks ass. But
Yeah, I assume those are coming in later
I
editions.
assume so, yeah, because they just announced Kefka and Golbez and someone. I don't remember who.
Yeah, I
But yeah,
started
no,
playing.
it's really fun. There's lots of stuff to do once you kind of unlock things. There's lots of ways to like level up your characters and collect things and
Yeah, I think I'm still basically in the tutorial. I got to the first town. That's all the further I've gotten so far.
oh really?
Yeah, so I think I'm
Summons are
basically.
pretty cool. Like not like the friend party member summon, but like the actual Eidolon summons.
Okay, I
They're
haven't gotten any of those yet.
they
So.
have a little tiny CG clip
Mhm.
of the summon,
Okay.
and they look really 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 nice. And I'm super stoked that a couple of the Final Fantasy 8 summons that we haven't seen since 8 are in this game.
Okay, so they are actually the summon monsters then.
Yeah, like it's not really it's the first Eidolon you get, but you get Siren from Final
Okay.
Fantasy 8, and she looks dope.
Nice.
But
Yes,
apparently Diablos is in it too, which I can't wait.
that's cool. Yeah,
I've
so,
wanted
so
him in a
far
game since he was in 8. Like, I love that summon.
I've just been trying to get, the character draw thing down. It seems like they use the same draw engine that they use for weapons and
In
FERC,
Record,
but
it is pretty similar to Record Keeper. It has the same, like when you get certain weapons, you can combine them to like raise their stats.
right.
It's the same thing. Like you can get 6 of like a 1-star person, although like I don't use those. I just end up enveloping them into a better character. Right
Yeah.
now, my party is Rain and Laswell, the two main guys,
Mm.
obviously, and Rydia, Celes, and Maria from Final Fantasy II. Although she'll probably get switched out because the main female in the game is a white mage, just like
Mm.
Maria is in this game. So I'll probably end up switching her out once I get the third character.
Yeah. Let's see. I think mine at the moment, if I am recalling correctly, was Raynon, Laszlo, and then
Laswell,
Laswell. Oh,
yeah.
sorry, was thinking the name wrong. Then Rydia and Wedge Biggs and Terra, both in the
Oh, in the
Magitech
magic
armor.
tech armor, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm back.
he's back. So, yeah. So, anything else? Any
I've
other
been playing a
movies?
little bit of DOAX3 because, with the whole blog project, I have to keep playing that to eventually get all photos of all girls in all swimsuits kind of thing,
Right.
so I can put it on the blog. But that's still going well. But yeah, I didn't really play anything else. I kept meaning to. Like it's one of those things like I have so many games that I need to play. It's almost like an over when you get like it's like just this overwhelming amount of games that you don't know where to start.
Yep.
That's kind of where I am right now. I was just like, I need to play this, and then I just end up playing DOAX3 or, Final Fantasy Record Keeper.
Paralysis of choice. I usually end up in Netflix.
Yeah. watching like Golden Girls or Game of Thrones or something like that.
Something. So Turo, lift your eyes out
Yes.
of whatever clans thing you're doing and tell us what you've been doing over the last week.
Working my butt off. It was July 4th weekend, and so the whole week was pretty much work, 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 make money. It was the Rihanna song, without the mumbling, and I had a few beers, of course. I've been playing the download game again because there's this huge sale that started on the 5th, so yesterday,
On PC
and
or on you mean on Xbox?
on Xbox.
Okay.
There was a huge one, like a bunch of new games were on sale too. I bought Mirror's Edge Catalyst for $34. Yeah, $35, something like that. And I was able to buy Unravel. I've been wanting that one for a while, and I got it for $10.
Have you
And
tried it?
not yet, no. See, I've been playing the downloading game, not the playing game. I've been catching up on a lot of shows. I finished Unbreakable, Kimmy Schmidt. That was hilarious. And I finished Orange is the New Black, and I finished all these other shows that I've been pushing back because of Game of Thrones. Um, Clash of Clans and Clash Royale. A bunch of updates on Clash Royale. Clash of Clans not so much. They've gone through a bunch of stuff lately, but Clash Royale just had an update where they added a new arena and they added new cards, and it's getting ridiculous. And they're doing stat changes on some cards because they think some of them are OP or unfair, and that's changing everybody's deck like crazy. So I have to change mine again because the cards that they did weaken, they weakened them hardcore, and the one that did strengthen, were cards nobody used. So now that's going to be happening to me today. I did play a little bit of Spelunky. That game I can just keep going back and forth on it. And what else? I did play a little bit of Doom in my downtime, but most of the time I've either been working and then just home, shower, sleep, wake up, repeat. uh, so yeah, not a lot of gaming that I can do as far as consoles. I did watch because I don't know if my old MacBook, oh poor guy, can support it. Um, I do need a new one actually. The what was it? Dead by Daylight? Is that what it's called?
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
five people.
something.
It's like Evolve, but much better. So it's four
That
people that are survivors. Yeah, it's four people that are survivors, and then one killer. And you have three different killers versions. You have the hillbilly who has a chainsaw. You have the wraith who can go invisible, and then you have the trapper who can set bear traps and stuff. So the point of the game is that if you're a survivor, it's five friends too. It's five people. The four survivors have to turn on four generators, which there's a bunch throughout this little arena. Then once all, as long as four of them are on, then someone has to run over and open a gate. And once you open the gate, you're free to go. But the whole time, the killer's trying to kill you. And there's like steps. So you
So is this a
can.
co-op game or a one-player game?
Oh, it's a co-op game. You need five people to play
Oh,
this.
you can't play it one player?
No, no. It's really fun because from what I was watching, it is Steam only. It's online. It's PC only. But whenever you're the killer, everybody, whenever you're in chat, it's so funny because everyone's voice changes when they're their killer. They're like in their killer voice. It's so funny, and that's exactly what I would do if I was the killer. I would totally put on like a stupid hillbilly, inbred voice that I could possibly make for hillbilly or the wraith. When he goes invisible, you hear a bell dong. So it's like dong, 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 and so he's going invisible or he's becoming visible. You don't know which one, and you can talk, you can chat it up with everybody. So if you're the wraith and you're invisible, you can actually, be like, everyone's doing their own thing, trying to turn on generators, and you can just be the wraith and just be like, who am I following right now? And then they all freak out. They're like, ah, and you can see them just running like crazy, because then you become visible and you hear the dong dong dong, and then you can kill them, and it's just so fun to watch. I want to play it so bad, but I don't know if my MacBook can support it. So the sigh. Oh, 2010. You're only 6 years ago, but it's so old now.
That's ancient in computers.
I know. Yeah. So
Like
I don't
150
want to buy it.
computer years.
Yeah, I don't want to buy it, and then my computer's like, "Ep, ep."
This is my computer, so I cannot try and play games on it.
Oh, see, I just don't want to disappoint myself and do that. So that's where I'm at. So I did all of those things. I went to a concert. I saw Brand New and Modest Mouse, so that was really fun. And I've never seen either one of them, so check mark, check mark. And that's yeah, that's all I played. Boom. Oh, and I saw Swiss Army Man. Oh my gosh, go watch that movie now. That's it.
Right. I don't even think I've heard of that one. So
Wow.
Some of the
Okay, go
gifts are
watch it.
just like incredible.
They're amazing. The whole movie's amazing. The music's perfect. The cinematography, the way it's shot, editing, storytelling, everything is beautiful. And like, there's one line right at the end of the movie that just describes the whole movie, and all it is 3 words, and it's amazing. It's so perfect. Anyway, that's it. Yes.
all right. Let's see. I was also playing Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, although obviously not very far yet. My oldest son is actually, I think, quite a bit farther than I am, so he'd probably be the better one to talk about that. But we had Kate cover that earlier, so it's good. Still playing Fallout Shelter. Um, I don't know. I'm probably to the point where I'm going to stop soon because I'm not making a lot of progress and it's just a lot of maintenance. But uh, conversely, or concurrently, or concordantly, or some word like that. Also, still working on Fallout 4. Uh, yeah, I swear I could probably just spend the next 10 years just working on that game, probably. Um, I don't think I
Have you
played
even
a lot.
touched the story?
Yeah, I actually have. I am understanding how things are flowing correctly. I think I'm near the choice where save file management becomes very, very, very interesting unless you have tons of time to play through the game multiple times. Um, the PlayStation Plus games for July dropped this week, and I tried out Fury. Um, it's interesting. Considering it's basically a boss rush game, the fact that you have to plod at this ridiculously slow pace between bosses is kind of an odd choice. But I don't know. It in the time I spent with it, it got very repetitive, which for me isn't a good thing. But we'll have to see. Uh, who really love it, and I'm guessing those who really hate it. So it's a interesting game. The character designs are by Afro Samurai guy whose name escapes me at the moment. So very interesting art design, pretty really interesting and fits well music choice too. So the character designs, all that are really good, but it's just the pacing of the game is probably not to my current uh, patience standards. So we'll have to see with that. I haven't tried out the other games yet. The one that dropped for Vita looks like a pretty interesting JRPG style game, so I will have to fire that up at some point. But as far as what I've actually done, I think that's about it. Keeping up on Powers, which is really good this season, actually. It's not amazing TV, but it's really good. Almost done with Supergirl season 1. That's a show that really surprised me. I was not expecting that to be even remotely good, and I'm actually enjoying it quite. I
There's
just
a
saw that
Staryu on
with the
my mirror.
move to Staryu on his
Sorry.
mirror.
There's
Um,
no on my beer. It's
on your
amazing.
beer,
Yeah.
it's a drunk Staryu. Should be easy to catch.
Sorry. Okay,
Um,
continue.
with the move of Supergirl to CW this summer, they are going to be re-airing or rebroadcasting season 1 of Supergirl. So if you missed it and you're going to be checking it out on CW season 2, want to catch up on season 1, it will be airing on CW. And since it's a CW show now, I don't know if that means it'll be flowing to Netflix as they made the agreement starting with this
It
upcoming
must, because I mean
season.
it's their show now.
Yeah, so. Um, if anyone didn't catch, Netflix will be the exclusive streaming agent for CW scripted dramas and shows, and they will air on Netflix 8 days after their season finale. So can't watch it as it goes along, but pretty much immediately afterwards, you'll be able to view that through Netflix if you have a subscription. And I just got the notification that this month I'm finally past my waiver period and my monthly subscription fee is going up to $10. Wow.
Yeah, I got that too.
So, in other non-gaming news but sort of geeky news, my daughter, I don't want to move these things because they're actually fairly fragile, but my daughter bought me a Star Wars papercraft set for Christmas, I think, and I finally got around to making all three of them. It was an R2-D2, a BB-8, and a C-3PO. So
That's cool.
it was cool. It was fun. Something I'd never done before. Not something I'd want to do every day, but it was a fun go. Let's see. I think that pretty much sums it up. Oh, comic books. If you like Star Wars at all, and you don't pick up comic books on the regular, once the trade for this one drops, you'll want to watch for the combo series.
Then you totally dropped out when you were saying the name.
Okay, the Han Solo series when it drops. It's it'll be a 5-issue mini. It may actually be the first one of the short runs to be better than the Jason Aaron run main title. The art, the writing, everything in that issue 1 was perfect. Issue 2 just came out this week. I haven't read it yet. So if they can keep that up, that will be one heck of a trade to pick up at some point. Otherwise, that is pretty much it. So we can head on into some news. Don't have a discussion item for this week unless one of you guys.
Turo, when you were talking about Blade, you didn't talk about freaking Pokemon.
Oh.
This is true.
I started playing Pokemon Go. Like I still am.
Like it just became available for North America like half an hour before the show started.
You interrupted the stream because you were playing it.
Yeah, sorry. See, let's see what Pokemons are around me. My Pokemans. Isn't it cool? Look at my guy. My guy looks so cool. Oh, why are you moving? Oh, he keeps moving. That's my guy. Hey, what's up, guy? That's my road. And see, and that's the highway.
So it's literally like a Google Maps.
Yeah, and it said that Pokemarts. Hold on. Okay, I already got them. Pokemarts are gonna be at landmarks and statues and stuff. So I'm gonna head over to the landing. I was gonna go. I didn't know if we were gonna have a podcast tonight, but if we weren't, I was gonna go straight there with a few friends that have downloaded the game, and I was like, let's just walk around the landing and see what happens. Landing is like a 2-mile long outdoor mall, and there's a bunch of like statues. Well, not statues, but landmarks and stuff. And we were just gonna see if there's anything over there.
Yeah, it was been rolling out all day. It started.
Australia got it first, I think.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, they were like, "Oi, mate, Australia and koalas, we got the Pokemon Go first." Whatever accent they use. And then there was people, huh?
It was racist as fuck.
I can do accents because I don't have one. So yes, no. So people were trying to get into the Australian app store and download the games, so they got the Australian version, and then they started finding out that it was breaking people's phones. And so people were like, don't do it unless you really want to play it. And people were still doing it because they really wanted to play it. And I'm just like, oh, man, this is...
Last I heard, APK files were being hacked and shared over torrents.
Yep.
The crazy stuff.
But it's a free game, but that was just the point of just trying to get it just so we can play it. And yeah, it's already fun. I've already ran out of the house twice to catch Pokemon, so this is gonna be really fun. I'm gonna have it on when I drive to work, and I'm just gonna be like, well, time to pull over. There's something here. It's gonna be awesome.
So what accidents are gonna be caused by this game?
All of them.
There's actually concern about, there's been some concern raised about people, walking out into the street and stuff, not paying attention or,
Especially kids.
swerving.
Because, I mean, like, kids don't look when they're crossing the street anyway.
That can be very true. So what is the basic gameplay? Give us the skinny.
Well, from what I've seen myself is that once you actually turn the game on, you pick your character and everything, then you have to set your location, which it does the GPS thing. Sorry, I danced on my phone.
Is
Um,
that a crack in your phone?
there's cracks. That's why I said sorry. I danced on my phone. That was back in December. I should really fix my phone. I mean, I can do it myself. I just don't. And so, see, the Pokemon are all around you. You have to see where your circle is. Sorry, see where the circle is around you. They have to
Mhm.
be in that vicinity so you can actually catch them, or you have to go to them. There were some of them that I actually had to go outside to them to click on it, and then throw Pokeballs at them.
So that's it. And
And
there's no battling mechanic or anything. It's
there
just
is a
get in
battling
ring.
No, there's
Okay.
a battling mechanic. They're like events almost. It's like if you're close by something, there's an event. You can go there, and you can have other people that are playing the game attack this Pokemon too. And you either get experience because you have to catch a bunch of a certain type to evolve them. So like I got 6 Caterpie points. I think that's how it works. Again, I just been playing it for the past 30 minutes. Um, I got 6 Caterpie points, and then I caught another one and I got another 6, but it takes 18 Caterpie points to evolve it. So each Pokemon has certain points, and you have to get enough points to evolve them, and then so on and so forth. So I'm gonna have to keep catching Caterpies over and over again, so I can evolve it into a Metapod. I do believe, unless it's just Pokemon points, but it clearly said that Pokemon's name points. Um, and then you can train them so you can battle other Pokemon out in the wild. And I've seen events like that, and I've seen marts, and that's it. So there is an attacking a battle mechanic. I just haven't been able to use it yet. So
But the
maybe I
the
can.
average wild Pokemon catching is just you keep throwing Pokeballs at it till it is caught.
Oh wow, there's an Eevee on your face.
I don't even know what to do with that right now.
I don't. Here, let me see. What if I go to my backpack? Okay, yeah. If I go to my backpack, I have 54 Pokeballs. I have my camera. Hold on, I'm gonna take a photo. This is awesome. He's right on your face. It's like he's taking a poop on your face. That's awesome.
I
All right.
just keep catching Pikachu and Bulbasaur over and over again because those are the
And
Pokemon that I like.
all right. There we go. Shake once. Shake twice. Three. Pow. Got it. So now that I caught it, I'll take. It gives you these stats. See, I got experience because you can level up and whatnot, and then it shows you. See, to evolve it, I need 25 EV points right here. See how it says EV points and whatnot? And there's the points that I got by
Mhm.
catching this Pokemon. And then I can power it up using 400 Stardust and 1 EV candy, or I can evolve it using 25 EV candies. But I caught 12, or I have 12 with this. And it has attacks already ready to go. See, tackle and dig.
Now
And
I
then
know
it
how
shows
Mark
you.
feels when we talk about sports.
Oh, get out of here. This is awesome. And I don't know if I should I'm afraid to power anything up because am I supposed to like, use this Stardust stuff? It doesn't have a level, it just has a CP number. And I don't know.
That's the
I don't know.
thing
I just
about
said
getting
it.
new cell phone games because they don't really come with instructions or
No.
anything. And you're
Yeah.
just when you play it, you're just like almost overwhelmed because you're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this stuff. Like that happened when I started playing Brave Exvius.
Yeah.
Just like I don't. What am I supposed to do with these people and these friend point? I don't know. But then you get it after a little
I
while.
still don't know what the red currency is. I still haven't figured out how you earn that. So,
Earn
um,
what? You broke up when you said it.
the red currency,
The friend points?
is that what they are? I never got explained what they were. It never popped up a thing. All I knew is I could. How is it leveling up something? I don't even remember what you could use it for, but it was like a white circle with a red squiggle in it.
Oh, well, there's friend points that you get by using friends in battle.
Okay.
Like when you say select a friend, you get like 25 friend points, and you can get summons that way. And then there's Lapis. which are like the mithril of this game, and you can,
Yeah.
you can get
Must
rarer summons with them.
must be the
There's a
fragrance.
Bulbasaur.
Where? Catch him for me. That's my favorite Pokemon.
Okay, I have to be right back.
Oh God.
He's gonna go chase it down. It's running down the street away from him.
Oh, he's on my tobacco pipes. That makes so much sense.
Sure.
He's on my cigars. Yeah, he was on my humidor. Oh, I didn't take a photo. Why didn't I take a photo? That would have been perfect. He was right next to Groot too. It makes so much sense. Oh.
Bulbasaur was hanging out with Groot, smoking a stogie.
Groot's pretty much a Pokemon. He
Yeah.
says his name over and over again, and he evolves.
Boom.
There's an argument there.
Bum, 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 bum,
And
bum,
Hodok's
bum, bum,
Pokemon too.
bum. Oh yeah, he's totally a Pokemon. It's poison grass.
So, Turo touched on this earlier, but everyone is having sales. PlayStation's having
Yeah, they
sales.
are.
Xbox is having sales. Good Old Games is having sales. Steam is having its summer sale, or is it over? I don't even know. But this is the very dangerous time of year when all the companies are making their games cheap and making you want to buy them.
And it sucks when you're poor.
Yeah,
I can't afford any of them.
It sucks when you have just a little bit of disposable income and you can't figure out which one you want. Lump sum into last week's PlayStation mid-year sale. This week isn't as tempting to me as much. There isn't as much in this week's sale, but there is a ton of stuff out there, so definitely check it out. Check out the Xbox sale, Good Old Games, and Steam as well. Just try not to go too nuts. I know Mark said he bought about a quadrillion things last week, so...
I had wanted to buy, because Doom was on sale. And I didn't have any money.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, that was a matter of, okay, I could buy Doom or I could buy a bunch of little stuff, and I opted for the bunch of little stuff, so... Yeah. Pokemon Go, obviously we've been talking about that, so that is literally breaking news. It hit North America about 8:30, 8:15, 8:30 Central Time.
It's right there.
And we will never ever see Turo again not with his phone not talking about Pokemon.
I will travel across the land, searching far and wide.
Or at least across his room.
Yeah, that's for sure for now.
Let's see, what else do we have? Let's see. There was something I didn't know was going on, but apparently Atlas and NIS have been having some, NIS America, excuse me, have been having some issues, and the first casualty of the issues going on is the European PlayStation Store has dropped Dragon's Crown. If you didn't have it already, you are no longer able to purchase Dragon's Crown from the European PlayStation Store because NIS America has broken its relationship with Atlas. So it's probably just going to get worse before it gets better. So that will be an interesting thing to kind of keep an eye on. Let's see, we've got Brave Exvius is free on both iOS and Android. I find it more entertaining than FFR Arcade, but ultimately it is a mobile game, and if you get dismayed by those trappings, it'll probably become tiresome eventually. So, last week, I believe it was right after the podcast last week, there was a new batch of PSVRs for pre-order made available on GameStop and a couple other vendors, I believe. Yeah, they were gone in like 5 minutes. So, the pre-order, all of the pre-orders from all of the vendors are completely sold out. So it appears that PlayStation's, of course, we don't know what that means. We don't know. The article doesn't say how many units that actually is. So we'll have to wait and see how many units actually finally get sold. But it looks like there will be a lot gone in just pre-orders. But Sony has said that most major retailers will also have floor copies. So yeah, so I'm guessing I'm waiting. I don't think that this is going to be a I need it day one type thing. So I will probably kind of ride the storm on this one and see how it goes. Either of you looking
Oh,
to
I'm priced out of it.
you're priced out? Yeah, if the $400 price tag, it's like, yeah, I could just buy a second PlayStation 4 for the house so I could send
Hmm.
the kids downstairs when I want to play. Um, Turo, are you already bought in, or
Nope.
will you just be
I'll just be
Pokemon
using
for your life?
Marks.
I think I'm in love with this game.
He's just gonna be using Marks VR.
This is
Oh yeah, yeah. That's also true. I forgot. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
true. So looks like Left 4 Dead 3 may have been accidentally revealed by a Valve employee. There was an employee who was putting up some screenshots, and in one of the screenshots, there was a Left 4 Dead 3 folder. Now, nobody knows exactly what it was. The screenshot was pulled, but of course, this is the world of the internet these days, so a bajillion screenshots of it were taken before it got pulled. But nobody knows, was it concept art? Was it actual game? What is it? We don't know. It's literally just a file folder sitting in somebody's Windows directory.
It could have been a total troll.
And it could have been that as well. So, but maybe if you've been itching for a Left 4 Dead, of course, Mark posted this to our Twitter feed with the belief that it is going to be a VR offering. So I think everything in his mind that's announced from now on will be a VR offering, whether or not it actually is. Ubisoft is expanding its board of directors to try to protect against Vivendi interference. Vivendi basically voted itself onto GameSoft's board, and so they are pretty much in control of that fully now. Ubisoft has expanded its board of directors by 2 new members in hopes that that will help them dilute any influence that Vivendi's attempt at a hostile takeover may incur. Um, so yeah, it's hard to say whether or not this will work or not, or if it's even a viable tactic. But it's an interesting battle, and it's a war of chess rather than a war of bullets and bayonets. So take a while to see how this is all going to play out. What else do we have? Oh yes, did either of you play The Witcher 3?
I wish.
I watched people play it, but that is not a game for me.
I own The Witcher 3. I didn't even make it to Tutorial Town because I got stuck picking flowers, and then something else got my attention, and I never went back to it. So I have the Season Pass. I have all of the content, and I've maybe spent 45 minutes playing the game. But if you're not like me and wasted a lot of money, then you can have the confirmed Witcher 3 Game of the Year edition, which will be coming with all of the DLC that was given out, plus the expansions Heart of Stone and Blood of Wine. It will be on PC, PS4, Xbox One. So if it's a game that you thought you might be into, but you were waiting for the Game of the Year edition, the Game of the Year edition is official, although we do not have a launch date at this time. It's funny you mentioned Evolve earlier, because
The
today
only time it's been mentioned since it got released.
Sadly, well, I mean, a
uh,
while back they had the game or the Ultimate Edition of Evolve, and it was only like $3 or $5. Maybe it was $10. And I was like, sure, I might have fun with it, and I still have not launched that game. I have all the add-ons, all the extra monsters, all the skins, all the extra characters, everything, and I haven't even touched the game once. I feel so
Yeah.
bad.
Well, and
It's a $10 trophy on my system made of zeros and ones.
yeah, it's I don't understand exactly. Yeah, I mean I know that it had just a hellacious amount of DLC when it hit, and then it turned out it wasn't that good. But I never actually tried to play it. So, but the Evolve homepage has turned into a timer. I'm actually logging in right now. There are currently 13 hours, 17 minutes, and 12 seconds left with the hashtag stage up. So, is there going to be a new Evolve? We don't know, but in 13-ish hours we will. So, keep an eye on your news venues and on the website. As soon as we get a feel for what this is, we will definitely be throwing it up on our social media feeds. Any feelings on what you think this might be, Turo? Kate?
I don't care.
Mm,
Turo?
Well,
I
you want me to
there's
not be honest?
No, that is fine. That is perfectly fine.
um I I feel like this they've learned what they've done wrong. Evolve and Titanfall are in the same category as far as new um uh-oh, I forgot the word or the thing or the acronym. IP? Yeah, whatever.
IP.
Whenever it's a new game, new IP, I'm going to
Yeah.
say that because it
Intellectual
feels
property,
right.
IP. Yes. Yes.
Okay, yay, I did it. Sorry, there's stuff happening on my phone. I don't know if you know this, but there's a new game out. Um,
He's
but
infested with Pokemons.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So with these two games, I'm very cautious because I was all about Titanfall. I thought it was going to be amazing. I played the demo. I fell in love with it, and then it just became repetitive, really fast, really easy. Um, Same thing with Destiny. It became repetitive real fast, especially whenever all the grinding you did came to nothing. Um, Now with Evolve and these three new IPs, I'm very cautious of their sequels, but I'm very hopeful because they've learned from their mistakes. I'm hoping they have, and maybe they change a lot of the things that people and the people who bought these games were complaining about and fix those issues and enhance the parts that they did like.
I get
So
what you're saying totally. I mean, Titanfall and Evolve are not my kind of game, so that's why I'm
no,
not interested in them.
hmm
But I have the same sentiment about something like The Order, where I'm hoping if they
yeah,
make another The Order game, they'll have learned from, the
exactly.
first one.
The mistakes, yeah, and they're all ambitious ideas, and I love it that they are new and they're amazing, and you can't. It's really hard to have a home run on your first game. I mean, the last game that I think did that was fresh and new. I mean, this is just the top of my head was Dead Space. I I Everyone thought there was going to have issues and everything with that game, but it was amazing. It was perfect storytelling, the battle, the scares, everything. I loved that game. Um,
And
and
the
yeah,
character was the perfect satire of Scientology.
oh my god, it was just it was just that game was so good. So I don't know if we're gonna have another game like that for a while, or if we did have one, I can't name it off my head. Just that's what I'm thinking of right now. So I'm glad they're coming out with sequels. That means they got it. They still have enough money. They have enough team. People have hope in this, so they will push forward with after all the feedback they got from their first games. And yes, the sequel will be better than the original.
Would you be real
So
super 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 pissed if it's just more DLC?
oh my God, yeah, because that's not what we wanted. That's it's like no steps forward and 10 steps back. You did no, you fell.
I think it does still have the distinction of the most either amount or cost of DLC of a
No,
launch
that's Dead
title.
or Alive last round.
It was all, yeah, I suppose that may be
I am
true.
gonna get another beer. I'm not gonna get more Pokemon.
Yeah, right, like that's possible.
Beer, I choose you.
There's going to be a
That
Pokemon on
that
the beer, on top of the
that.
beer, so he's going to have to do that first.
Oh yeah, that Staryu is totally going on my Instagram.
um, so I know there are people that like free stuff, and I know there are people that have PCs that they play games on, and there are probably people who have both of those and like the Trials series of games. If you happen to be one of those people, you will be able to, on July 22nd, download the demo through Uplay for Trials of the Blood Dragon. And if you are one of the few, the proud, the people who can complete it with less than 15, you will get a free copy of the game. This only
What?
applies.
You cut out.
Oh, well, Jiminy Crickets, what the heck's going on here?
Your bad internet.
Yeah, but it's not that bad. That's the problem. I think it's Hangouts. Hangouts does not like me for some reason.
The Pokemon Go servers are just soaking up, eating all the internet right now.
Eating all the internet. It's I don't know where I cut out, but Trials of the Blood Dragon
Yeah.
for PC, the demo coming out July 22nd. If you can complete the demo with 15 or less faults, I'm not sure
Okay,
exactly
that's where
what
you.
fault is. Okay. Then you will earn a free version of the full game. So this is PC only, does not apply to the PS4 or Xbox One version of the game. However, if you're up for some Trials of the Blood Dragon and you like to play games on your PC, this may be something you would be interested in. Let's see, what else do we have going on today? Anybody else have some news that they've been tracking over the last few days?
No.
Pokemon Go. I was just waiting for it to come out. So
Pokemon Go. All right. Well,
sorry.
You're a little one-dimensional today.
Yeah, very. There was something that was happening, and I read it, and I go, what? Oh, Bioshock, the definitive edition, or definitive, the whatever edition they're calling it now. There was a bunch of rumors that it was going to be fake, and then it was like, oh, big surprise, it wasn't fake. Are they remastering it, or are they just bundling it, Bioshock 1, 2, and Infinite, and then just kind of, I don't know. See, look, Bioshock, boom, and so it's that got me excited.
I see the EV on Matt's face.
Oh yeah, I posted. Yeah, I already posted those photos. Yeah, I should tag you in it, Matt. That's just funny. But yeah, that was going on, and yeah, it's confirmed. They are gonna have a little. I gotta double check if it's gonna be remastered.
3 Bioshock games, all the single-player DLC, remastered for modern machines, remastered. So, 9 years since your actual. Yeah, it looks more prettier. Let's see. So it looks like it's Bioshock, Bioshock 2, and Bioshock Infinite. Drops on September with all the single-player add-ons. Drops on September 13th. 15th in Australia and 16th internationally, so 13th is the North American date.
Cool.
Let's see, current gen consoles and PC.
So would you kindly look into that game and play it if you haven't? Then you wouldn't get that reference.
I played Infinite. I tried to and did not take to 2.
We already had this discussion. Yeah, I really did enjoy that game. I enjoyed all of them. I enjoyed the first one the best overall, though.
Huh. And that's the one I haven't played, so.
Wow, so good. So good. It made me feel dirty, but so good.
Okay, then. So the announcement was made, yesterday, I think, that Red Dead Redemption is going to become backwards compatible on Xbox One through their backwards compatibility program with Xbox 360. This has led to a rash of articles saying that the sales of Red Dead Redemption on Amazon have gone up 6,000%. That's not entirely accurate. It's placing in the sales charts for video games has moved up to 22 from 1,538, which, as of the time of this screenshot, is a 7,000% increase in its sales chart rating, but that doesn't say exactly how many units were sold. Is it just saying that backwards compatibility is driving sales of older games? Yes, it does appear that there is a causality between Xbox One getting a game through backwards compatibility that is popular enough and an increase in sales. What that actually comes out to in number of units or amount of money, nobody knows. So, no, there was not a 6,000% increase in sales. It was just its change in position in the chart. So Turo, you might be able to explain this one because I really don't get it. So I'm going to
I'll do
throw
my
it out
best.
there, and if you can explain it to me, then yay. If not, then we'll just kind of all stare at the screen and go, brr.
Okay.
Kate, maybe too. I know you tend to watch games, and I know this is one that's watched quite a bit.
What? I'm sorry. I was reading.
That's okay.
We're
Just,
trying to figure something out, or we're just
I
going to stare
don't
at the screens.
I don't understand this, so I'm going to read it out, and then maybe between the two of you, you can explain it to our viewers or to me,
Okay.
what the significance of this is, other than it's just kind of funny. So
Okay.
there was a summit at the Vatican on the internet this week,
Okay.
and a popular YouTuber whom I've never heard of, that doesn't mean much, Matt Pat, was someone who was invited and was presented with the opportunity to give a gift to the Pope, who was in attendance of this summit. He gave him a Steam download code for Undertale, which I've heard of. I don't really know anything about, but I've heard of it, and I know it's popular on the YouTubes and the streamings and the watching of games, so Let's Plays or whatever. So he said in here, in essence, he thought that it not only represented where we're at as a community, but also falls in line with the Year of Mercy theme that the Vatican has decreed for 2016. I'm really be surprised if the Pope actually plays the game, but I don't know what it is, so I don't really understand how it would be representative of where we're at as a community, or what connection it would have to. Isn't this the one where you're like you kill the son of the devil and the devil's trying to take revenge on you, or is that a different one?
I have no clue. I've never even heard of the game.
No, I've never played it, so I don't know.
Shoot. Give babble for something about a second. I will just give me a second.
I
You should have given him
am
a code for
babbling.
Overwatch.
I'm babbling. Yeah, that would have been awesome. You mean Team Fortress 3? Yeah. I am babbling, babbling things about Undertale. Do 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 do. Oh yeah. Oh, I got something. Um, it was a while back ago, but it's still very exciting. So Five Nights at Freddy's is still doing stuff. Scott Callaghan or whatever his name is, the guy that makes all the games, he sent out a trailer about a few weeks ago, and it's Five Nights at Freddy's, the sister location, which it was made reference to in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, I do believe, and the trailer is amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing, and it said that it was going to be released in the fall of this year. So that's exciting, and there's so many theories about where this game is going, and the characters, and and how it ties in with the other games. So that's Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. He's only released one trailer, and that's it. He hasn't. Nobody has been able to play the game yet or do anything with it that I know of. I'll have to double check, but uh, yeah, if you're a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, the sister location is not the fifth game. It is the sister location of Five Nights at Freddy's, and there's a whole bunch of new characters in it. There's kind of like a Candy Foxy and a new ballerina animatronic, and now they're saying that there is a new like clown guy. I don't know. I don't know how it all relates to the other games, but we'll find out. Anyway, yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. Boom, saved it.
Okay, I just got the download from the closest thing that I have to a resident expert, and the
Is it Mitchell?
Undertale. Yeah, it was Mitchell.
Hey!
He's watched several hours of the game. I think he's seen at least 2 or 3 complete playthroughs. But
Tell him I said
two play.
hi.
Turo says hi.
Hi. Yeah. Tell him to get Pokemon Go right now.
I will. Gosh, I don't know if I want to unleash that on the world.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Undertale is a game in which you have choice, so agency. So I think that's where the representing it as a community where we are in the gaming community, that the game is all about choice. You can either win battles by friending enemies or win battles by killing everything. So there's the genocide playthrough and the pacifist playthrough, and you get to either at the end win by winning over, excuse me, the boss, the end enemy, or by basically killing everything, including the end boss. So I guess that makes sense. I would need to probably see more of the mechanic in action to really understand it, but. And if anybody out there watching, all 0 of you, you could want to chime in on that. You go ahead and let us know what you're thinking. I probably should have that page up to see if anybody's actually dropping comments in there because, that would be being a good host and stuff. No comments. Okay. There we go. And with that, I am actually officially out of news. Just do a quick scan here and see if I see anything new come up. Either of you have anything else that was on your mind?
No.
Apparently, the Spider-Man game for PlayStation 4 by Insomniac is not coming anytime soon. So, I guess I wasn't expecting it to come out anytime soon. So, the new Iron Man post-World War or Civil War II in the comics is going to be a female, 15-year-old girl.
Yeah, people are
I saw
losing
that.
their shit over that.
What? Is it another race thing?
She is African American, yes.
Is that why though?
I don't know. I haven't seen any of the shit losing, so I'm not sure why.
Okay.
Although I'm sure
We
that's
can
one
cut
of the
on this one.
reasons. Well, in that case.
I hate it whenever it's what was it? What started it? Hunger Games, and what was the other one? I can't remember. Hunger Games, and then something else, and now it's this. It's always a race issue.
Well, there was Miles Morales being Ultimate Spider-Man, and there
Which
was...
the Hunger Games one is freaking hilarious because in
Yeah.
the book, the girl is black.
They said dark colored skin, and I was like, or it's something along the lines of that, and people were like, racism is still alive. That's exactly what the comments were saying, and I'm like, man, how old are you? Because, wow. I can't remember what the other thing is, but now this is in my head, this is number 3 in media that they're, making a big deal.
I mean, they made a big deal over the Ancient Master being Tilda Swinton in Doc Strange. I mean, this is far more than 3 have occurred in recent history.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about the race issue.
Well,
like,
because she's not
is a race
Asian,
issue.
and
She's
not Asian, and she's not a girl, and then
but it's Tilda
Scarlett,
Swinton, and it's gosh, it's gonna be amazing.
and Scarlett Johansson playing Major What's Her Face in the live action Ghost in the Shell, and
oh, that's what it was. That was the other one. And someone said that they photoshopped her to make her look more Asian, and I'm like, shut up. It's
well, there's the other one too, where
happen.
it's like after the fallout from Ghost in the Shell, they wanted to do Full Metal Alchemist live action and make everyone Asian, even though that anime takes place in Europe.
Edward is very clearly not.
I just had it and I lost it. What it was? Why can't I go back? Damn it, beer. Hold on. We were talking about. Oh, keep going. I'll remember it.
So yeah, the character's been introduced in the comics. I was wondering what they were going to do with her. So it makes sense. They got to mix it up every once in a while. No, don't really know if this means that Tony's completely out of play in the comics or if it's just for one of his 2 books
He's
that he will
joining
do.
Hydra.
Well, they actually show him on the cover art that got presented with the story. They show him as Tony as a hologram, similar to what his current AI Friday is presented as. So, not sure what that means. The whole Hydra thing got explained away in issue 2, so I don't know if. Yeah, it was a rope-a-dope, really, is what it was. Let's stir up a bunch of controversy and then just explain for the next issue. So, see, any other comic book news that recently that's been coming up? Rebirth is still going on the DC side. So the new 52 is really actually the original modern age universe, but everybody forgot a bunch of stuff, and so now they're remembering all the stuff. So the new 52 and the old Earth 2 or whatever the original universe was are actually the same thing, and they're concurrently existing, and everything's the same and nothing's the same, and yeah, I don't know what's going on, but stuff. Um, yeah, I think that is about it. I know I've got something in the back of my brain that I know I wanted to bring up, and I cannot think of what in the heck it is now. I really got to remember to write these things down because remember. So I guess unless somebody has any last minute reattacks, we will go to closing the show. This may be a record. I'm not entirely
Whoa,
sure,
really?
but it's pretty early. I
Whoa.
might actually have time to do stuff after the podcast. This is nuts. I don't know what to do with myself.
I mean, I can fill it up by telling everybody. I mean, the Xbox One sales right now. I mean, it's going from the 5th to 11th.
Oh,
Dang.
that's a huge list. That's like I didn't even bother to try to read off the
Well,
PlayStation one for
yeah, I was gonna fill up the whole hour with it. That's what I
no,
was meaning.
that
No, I'm
yeah,
kidding. I'm kidding.
we'll pass on that. Thank you for the offer.
Yeah, yeah, you're very
Um,
welcome.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I guess we will go to closing thoughts. Miss Kate, what do you got for us?
Um, I need to get out of my fun complacent games.
Wow, that EV was taking up my whole face. Yes, Funk, get
Isn't
out
that
there.
cool? That was awesome, wasn't it? That was like,
That's like my entire head is replaced by an Eevee's butt. Um, so yes, play more games. That is always a good tagline to go with, if I may borrow from Sir Will Wheaton. Which, oh my gosh, if you guys have not watched Power Season 2, he can be a creepy son of a duck.
He's in an
Oh,
episode of Criminal Minds where he's a killer and he's really creepy.
is he? 'Cause I had not seen that, but
nice.
yeah, that dude can bring the creep. Holy
He's like,
cow.
what is he in the episode? He owns like this creepy, murder motel in the boonies, and he like spies on the people in their bedrooms and then kills them.
This oddly enough isn't that dissimilar. Um, so yeah. Um, but yeah, the Will Wheaton is super creepy. Um,
You know who else is good at being super creepy? Like in terms of nerd actors?
hmm,
Elijah Wood.
this is true.
Oh, have you guys seen? Well, he's not creepy in it. But what? Wait, no. What movie was it that it was live streaming the whole movie? The movie was like you were following a live stream of someone meeting a like a rock star or something. He was in it. It was a great movie. Is that the movie you're talking about?
No, if you see the remake of Maniac, which was a horror movie in the 80s, they
Mm-hmm.
remade it and he's creepy as hell in it.
Nice. Okay.
He's the creepy dude in Sin City too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's those big eyes. They can either be like super, Frodo and adorable, but just one little
Dead
change in the
stare
look in
to it.
their eye, they turn into like these crazed orbs of madness.
Adorable.
Did you ever see Cooties, Turo? I told you to watch that before.
I need to watch that, and I need to watch It Follows, and I need to watch another movie you just remind me of. But I need to watch those movies. So no, I have not, but I really want to. So
Watch
and
Cooties. That's my final thought.
watch Cooties. Okay,
Watch Cooties.
nice.
All right.
That's a
Turo.
good final thought. Final thought. You know what I'm gonna say.
Pokemon Go.
Get the Pokemon Go! Oh my gosh! And then like I'm not off on Thursday. I'm off on Friday, and my plans were maybe go visit my parents because they just came back from Colorado, or they're coming back from Colorado tonight. Oh, I might go visit them. I don't know what kind of Pokemans are over in Arkansas. I just thought of that. But it was pretty much just travel across the land. It was going to search from Springfield and as wide as Arkansas. So
Well, just think of how many Pokemons you'll be able to get when you go out to California.
I know, like I'm gonna have. It's gonna take me. I've already estimated it's around 30 hours. That's gonna take me from here to Cali. If I have this game on, like game on,
You'll be
if I have
900.
it,
your map will be like all over the place. You'll end up in
like I'm just
Seattle.
gonna be like just do driving do pull over, catch this guy, that catch that guy, do. It's gonna be like it's a 60-hour trip, maybe
I think you're selling it short. I'm thinking 90 to 120.
He's gonna
90.
end up in
Okay.
Seattle because he's just
Yeah, I'd be
gonna
like,
choose
there was a
Pokemon all the way.
Blastoise, and I didn't want to collect enough War Turtles. I just wanted to catch them. It was going to take me longer. It actually makes sense. It would have taken me longer to catch all the War Turtles than it would have been to drive all the way to Seattle instead of California to catch them right then and there. Yeah. Yeah. See?
Is there a friend system implemented in it at all? Is there?
Not yet. I haven't seen anything.
Is there a
Yeah.
map to say like what part of the world each Pokemon is in?
No, nothing.
That'll
Nothing
be
that I've been
fan.
able
It'll
to find.
happen. It'll happen.
That page will start tomorrow if it hasn't
Yeah.
already.
No, if it hasn't already. I mean, come on. Oh,
Japan's
God.
probably got all the good ones.
Ah, of course. I want to know where Mew's at. Is Mew like at the North
He's probably in
Pole or
Japan.
something?
He's probably in Japan.
No, he can't be at Japan. Like, is he at the
He'll be
North Pole?
Tibet.
Like,
He's in
He'll be
Antarctica.
in Tibet or something. Some
Like,
monastery in Tibet.
Well,
where
technically-
is the
because
most?
Technically, there's no land at the North Pole. It's just ocean. So
Yeah.
have to go
So
to
would you have to
Antarctica.
get to it on a boat?
You have to, yeah.
Because I mean, they said 150, but there's always it's Mew. Like, I really hope they stick to the 151, and that's it. I really hope they don't do anything more than that.
Oh no!
Because
Next
that's
week
gonna
they'll start launching other regions because that's how mobile games work.
Dang it! Not yet. No. Like the whole world right now is Kanto. If we were all civilized and everything on Mars, civilized, then that can be Johto. That I'm fine with. Let's make Earth Kanto.
So is Earth the Moon, the Orange Islands then?
Of course, duh. Yeah, you got it. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, Moon is obviously the Orange Islands, duh. And then Mars is freaking Johto, man. And then I don't know what Hoenn could be. Hoenn could be whatever. Oh gosh.
Well, Juno just went to
Europa.
Jupiter, so it's there. It carried some Pokemons to Jupiter.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'd be like, dang it. That's where Mew's at. Mew's on the moon. Mew is on the moon right now. That's.
Mew's in Jupiter.
Oh man. So after they
Oddly
release
enough-
all the games, where's Arceus gonna be?
Pluto.
Sun.
The sun? Like we're gonna have to travel as close as we possibly can to the sun to catch Arceus. That's so scary. 30 people have died on a travel to catch Arceus Pokemon.
Catch
Here's my
additional
video.
fake Pokemon.
Yeah, it's all like, woo! I caught Arceus. Me too. Oh my God. The gravitational pull of the sun has pulled us in. We're all gonna die. It doesn't matter. I got Arceus. Ah!
That's what's gonna fuel space travel. Isn't like a science knowledge. It's to catch Pokemon.
Pokemon Go.
Or like
Sadly-
some sort of light rail that goes across the
Wow.
entire Earth. Just like Snowpiercer, just so you can catch Pokemon.
Yes. And then,
Pokemon
okay, how about
Piercer.
this? And they're going to put Deoxys on Halley's Comet, so you only have that one to catch
Less than
him.
80 years. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I've kept this iPhone 6 working for the last 75 years.
I'm going to catch Deoxys. Shut up, Grandpa. We're all getting it right now. You don't understand. It's the only one a mission.
When you said, "Oh my God," it reminded me that I finally discovered the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure "Oh my God" meme.
JoJo's Adventure, oh my God.
Oh, I'll show it to you once we get off air.
Okay. I was like, I'm from the internet. I should know these things.
I know enough about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure to know I probably won't get it, even though I'll see it. So
Oh,
yes,
yeah. Play Pokemon Go. Sorry,
Play
that was
Pokemon
my
Go.
final thought. That whole thing is
You know, that
my
was-
final thought.
that was a hell of a closing thought. I think And then I can't even begin to think what Mark would say. And
He would just
really,
do this the whole time.
yeah, pretty much. I think so. I think you're right. I think you're right. Um, I have really been having an itch to play more board and tabletop games recently, so I don't know what's going to become of that. But
Final Fantasy VII Monopoly.
yeah, Final Fantasy VII Monopoly. I'm always up for another Monopoly
Ooh.
board. Monopoly's
I would get it, but
fun.
I have no one to play with.
How much is it, and where is it, and is it
Like I
Amazon?
literally
Because
have nobody to play with.
Aw, can't
that's
teach the
it.
cats.
Yet they just knock the hotels off the board and like fall asleep on
In the middle of it. Yeah, that'll be interesting to see if I'm kind of surprised that the PlayStation and the game that's on PlayStation and Xbox and PC hasn't started doing DLC for the skins for the different versions of Monopoly that there are, because there's Monopoly for fribbin' everything out there.
Edna
But
Krabappoli.
yeah.
You gotta be bored. You gotta be, at least 30 to get that joke.
So yeah, that's weird. So we'll see where that goes. It may go
That
nowhere
would be
because
awesome though, because I
yeah,
noticed Monopoly was on sale in
yep,
the PlayStation sale. But if it had like Monopoly skins, that'd be dope.
that would be really
Like
cool.
Star Wars Monopoly or Doctor Who Monopoly or
Yeah, I would definitely pay some money in on that to have that,
yeah.
because I have the core game, but yeah, if they started adding DLC for different boards,
We
different
should do that
themes.
sometime. We should like have a Monopoly night.
Oh yeah, we could easily set that up on Skype.
Perfect. Yeah. So, okay, sorry. Monopoly
Anyway,
Final Fantasy VII. Is that on Amazon right now, or what? What? What?
I
It's
don't think it's
pre-ordered right now. It's
out
not.
yet.
It's not out yet.
Pre-order, yeah.
Pre-order. So pre-order
I think it comes out for like 6 months.
on Amazon. I'm gonna try and find out. Okay. Sorry. Yes.
So I guess aside from that, I don't have a final thought.
Put all your hotels on the Honeybee Inn.
I usually love owning that first row because that's the one nobody wants.
Oh, like the Mediterranean Baltic Avenue.
Yeah, that whole thing there, just the slumlord, and just
Yeah,
max it out as quick as you can and wait for people to hit it.
that hotel's a dump and your Monopoly's pathetic. Once again, another Simpsons reference that no one will get.
I don't get Simpson stuff unless it's got to do with the donut scene. Donuts. Yeah. Anyway.
Mm.
Yeah. So I guess that is it. Were you able to find it for pre-order, Turo? Is it on
Yeah,
Amazon?
it's getting released on April 2017. If you want to pre-order it,
All
you
right.
have to go to Merchoid.
Rejoin.
Merchoid, like that one
That sounds like a
website,
dangerous thing.
Nerdtoid.
That,
What was that website? I don't know. And this one's called Merchtoid, like merch. Get it?
oh, like Destructoid, but
That's
Merc.
it. Destructoid. Yeah, 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 yeah. You got it.
Got it. Okay.
Got it, bub.
All right. So, like, subscribe, follow, +1, thumbs up. Anything else at this point in time? I don't know. Whatever. I'm too old.
They have Fallout
Uh,
Monopoly. Did you know that?
no, I didn't know there was a Fallout Monopoly.
Eh.
There's a
I would play
Pokemon
it.
Monopoly.
Uh,
Yes,
mm,
one.
it doesn't work that way. I don't know. No thanks.
You don't want
Wow.
Pokemon Monopoly? What the hell's
Turo
wrong with
says
you?
something no to something Pokemon.
Well, first of all, I hate Monopoly because it all ends in like crying, tears, pain, and maybe
That's
blood.
what makes it awesome.
No, no. If you want crying tears and pain, you play Mario Party.
No, that's just broken friendships and blood.
There's a Game of Thrones
Uh,
Monopoly.
that would probably be civil. I'd be like, "Oops, I killed your daughter's husband's wife, who's also your cousin," and they'd be like, "Well played," or something like that. I don't know.
The bank would be the Iron Bank.
Yeah, yeah. Freaking, what is it? I can't think of their last name. Tyrells.
No, the Iron Bank is in Bravos. It doesn't have a last name.
Oh, Bravos, right. I sorry. Yeah, sorry. They were sending him over there, but he didn't listen. Yeah, okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The whole anyway, yes, without saying anything.
Wow. All right then.
Oh, by the way, Game of Thrones has been delayed. Sorry. Game of
Yeah,
Thrones
Yeah,
season
because
7 has been delayed.
they want to film in winter weather.
yeah, because there's not enough snow where they want to film right now.
Go to Antarctica where Mew's at.
Catch one
Yeah,
for Turo while you're there.
Dear actors of Game of Thrones, can you please catch a Pokemon for me?
That's
Sincerely,
all I ask.
Turo.
Sincerely, Turo.
Maisie Williams might just do it.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
oh, sorry. I found more information about it, but yeah, if we're done, we're done.
I think we're done.
Okay.
So yes, please leave any comments or likes or subscribes or questions or ideas or heck, I'll take hate mail at this point. I don't care. On whatever venue you're watching this on, you can go to gamersledge.com and take a look at our backlog of videos. You can find us on YouTube. And while Mark knows all the URLs, I'm just going to tell you, just search for Gamersledge. It's easier. So with that, I'm Matt, along with Turo and Kate. I bid you a fond farewell, a good evening, and see y'all next week. Game on!
Pokemon.
Gotta catch 'em on. Game on.
Catch